South Asian immigrants will let their stories be heard at the Academy of Creative Arts on the weekend of March 2nd in a storytelling show called Voices.
It's put on by an experimental theater company called Off Kendrik that does street theater in Bengali, which is a part of India that we're from, Calcutta, West Bengal. And in 2016, the artistic director, Shankar Bhumik, decided to create this one arm where we would share stories of people who were South Asian immigrants to share their experiences so that we could expand our understanding of the immigrant experience.
A variety of topics will be discussed by cast members who are from India, Pakistan, Tibet, and Sri Lanka.
So we pick and choose which story will be on, then we help the tellers craft their stories. But everything has a slightly different perspective. So it's like, when you listen to stories on the moth, or stories from the stage, or suitcase stories, some of those popular shows, you hear everyday experiences. This is just that, only sometimes you'll get the perspective of an immigrant. A lot of the stories have to do with, I'm not from here, and I'm trying to figure it out.
So after 5 days of such intense training, I was deemed fit to tackle everything American.
The cast does prepare with Chandri and has a full rehearsal before the big night.
So we help them write out their story. We help them look inside their hearts to figure out what they're trying to say, to craft their message.
Everyone who's participating in the show is telling true stories about different encounters and situations that happen in their lives.
They have crafted it, they've rehearsed it, but it's them being their own true vulnerable self and sharing of themselves, which always makes for most of the audience ends up being moved in some way. They may not think, wow, that was the best story I've heard, but they almost always are feeling touched because you often don't know what's going on in someone else's life.
For tickets and more info, go to offkendrik.com/voices. I'm Robert Paris for BNEWS Weekly.
Have you ever heard a deer thump like that?